This session is part of the Gentle Hatha program. It's going to be a slightly shorter sequence where we're going to stay standing throughout. There's going to be a gentle flowing rhythm to the whole practice, set to energize the body and waken the body, so it's a good one to do at the very beginning of the day. So if you have your mat long ways, facing directly towards me, and if you just have your feet slightly more than hip distance apart with the toes slightly turned in. Start to loosen up through your ankles to begin with, through the knees, and slightly through the hips, the shoulders. So you're just starting to loosen up the body, just making sure you're not holding the body rigid in any way. And then just as you start to lengthen the body, take the arms away to the side, creating a little bit of space between the arms and the torso. Lengthening through the spine, so you're lifting your chest up away from your belly. And then drop your chin onto your chest, let your eyes close. And then try and let the body relax. So you're not holding the body taut. Although you've lengthened and opened the body through opening the chest, lifting the chest away from the belly, you're also wanting to relax the body, so you're not holding any part of it rigid. Once you feel relaxed in the position, and if your eyes aren't already closed, let the eyes close. Starting to turn your mind inward. Start to let any thoughts just drift out of your mind as you turn your focus onto the sounds that you can hear around you. Tuning in through your senses to the present moment. Start to feel the connection that your feet have to the ground. At this stage, you might want to just take a gentle scan of the body from the feet all the way up to the crown of the head, just to check that you're not holding tension or holding any of your body rigid. If you are, just bring a little bit of gentle movement into that area and then let it relax. And then try to get an awareness of the stillness of the body. Start to feel the calm that comes from that stillness. And then start to become aware of the movement in the body caused by the breath. So as you're drawing the breath in, you might feel the shoulders lift, maybe the arms float away from your sides slightly. And as you exhale, you'll feel the body sinking down that little bit. Start to feel the movement through the lungs, the expansion and contraction, the movement through the belly. And then really tune into that rhythm, so you're noticing every stage of the breath, including the pauses between the in-breath and the out-breath. And starting to control the rhythm of the breath now by making the breath deeper, so drawing more air into the lungs, feeling how that creates a larger movement in the body, creates more energy in the body. And slowly building up through a series of a few breaths, each one deeper than the last, to that full yogic breath where you're drawing the breath all the way into the base of the lungs, allowing the belly to inflate. And then the exhale as you're allowing the air to escape, and at the final point of that exhale, pull the stomach muscles in and upwards towards the spine. And notice the pause between the exhale and the inhale before drawing the breath back in again. Keep following the breath with your mind. If your mind gets distracted, just gently bring it back to the breath. Okay, so keeping that steady, deep rhythm of the breath. Start moving through the shoulders now. So if you lift your chin away from the chest, opening the eyes, reconnect to that breath again so you're feeling the rhythm, and then on your next inhale, draw the shoulders up towards your ears, press them back to open the chest, then a big exhale as you let the shoulders slide down. 2 more times, drawing the shoulders up, pressing them back, and with a long exhale, let them slide down. Last time, bringing them up, dropping them back. And then pressing the shoulders down towards the ground, turn the palms towards me, and then start to lift up onto the toes. Inhale, come up onto your toes, and exhale as you lower. 2 more times, inhaling, coming up, exhale. exhaling, coming down. One last time, inhale up and exhale down. And then bending through your knees, take the chest down towards the thighs and scoop the arms forward in a big inhale and come all the way up. Exhale, take your hands down to the side. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, bend through the knees. Inhale, scoop the arms forward, come all the way up. Exhaling down. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the body. Exhaling as you're squatting down. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. And coming all the way up. Exhaling the arms down. Your next inhale, start to take the arms up above the head. Lifting the chest, lengthening the spine, lengthening through the waist, and a big exhale, bring the arms down to the side. 2 more times. Inhale, taking the arms up. Big inhale, fill the lungs, fill the belly. Exhale, bring the arms down. The end of the exhale, pull the stomach muscles in towards the spine. We're going to do that one more time. Inhaling, lengthen the spine, the waist. Draw the breath in. Exhale, bringing the arms down. Okay, this time, inhaling, taking the arms up. As you exhale, interlace the fingers, turn the palms towards the ceiling. Another inhale as you lift. Then as you exhale, turn towards the side. Another inhale as you hold here. Exhaling back to the front. Another inhale to lengthen the body, and then exhale, let the arms drop to the side. Inhale, taking the arms up again. Exhaling as you're interlacing the fingers and turning the palms upwards. Inhale as you reach, and then exhale as you turn to the side. Take another inhale in the twist as you lift the hands. And exhale as you come back to the center. Another inhale as you lift up through the hands, and then an exhale as you bring the arms all the way down. Inhaling again, take the arms up. Interlace the fingers, turn the fingers towards the sky, lifting the palms all the way up, and then exhale, turning to the side again. Another inhale as you lift the hands a bit higher, lengthen the waist. Exhale as you turn back to the front. Inhaling as you lift the hands. Exhale, dropping the arms all the way down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, reach. Exhale, turn to the side. Inhaling here. Exhaling back to the front. And one last inhale as you lift the hands, and exhale, bring the arms all the way down. Take one shoulder roll here just to release the tension in the shoulders. And then straight into your next inhale, we're raising the arms again. Interlacing the fingers with the exhale, turn the palm upward. And this time as you exhale, you're bending towards the side. Use your inhale to come back up to the center, and your exhale to drop the arms down to the side again. Inhaling, lifting the arms all the way up. Exhale as you interlace, and then turn the palms upwards. And then coming down to the side. Inhale as you come up. And again, exhaling the hands down. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, lift. Exhaling as you bend to the side. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, taking the arms up. Interlace the fingers as you exhale. Inhale, lift, and then exhaling over to the side one last time. Inhaling as you're coming up, and a big exhale, take the arms down. Turn the palms towards the front again. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale as you bend your knees, and then inhale, we're going to sweep forward, lift the arms all the way up. Exhaling, bringing the arms down to the side, and turn the palms to the front. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, come all the way up, and exhale the hands down. Okay, inhaling, taking the arms up. Bring the hands to face each other, so the palms are facing each other. Lift through the chest, keep long slow inhale to lift, lengthen the waist, lengthen the spine. Bending your knees slightly, exhale as you start to reach forward. You're going to come to a 90-degree angle. So your torso is parallel to the floor, drop your eyes to the floor, your ears are between the upper arms. Start lifting the hips up and pressing them back as you reach the arms forward to lengthen the spine. Deepening the bend in the knees slightly, and then a big inhale as you come and rise all the way up. With straightened leg, reach as high as you can before exhaling, pushing your hips forward and coming into a very gentle back bend. As you inhale, reach for the ceiling as you come up. Start to bend the knees slightly. Exhale, start to come forward into that 90-degree angle again. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Focus on lifting the hips higher, pushing them back, stretching the arms forward. Take another exhale, bending through your knees, and then inhale as you rise all the way up. When you reach the top, start to exhale, come into your back bend again. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms down to the side. And then just 2 small shoulder rolls. Inhaling as you take the shoulders up and back. And then exhale as you drop them down. Okay, just loosening up through your ankles and your feet for the moment. And then you're going to spread the legs a little bit wider. Just take them to a distance that's comfortable for you. If that's not comfortable throughout the next sequence, if you want to adjust the legs, you can just bring them a bit closer or maybe even a bit wider. Start to turn the feet out at a diagonal. And then you're going to sit down. Try and keep the hips forward so you're not pushing the bum all the way back and dropping the torso forward. You want your torso to be vertical, so you're pushing the pelvis forward as you open the legs. Just resting with the hands on the knees. On your next inhale, start to straighten the legs. As you exhale, start to squat down again. Inhale, straightening the legs. Exhale as you squat. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squat, and then staying here. Going to leave your right hand on the right knee. Raise the left arm up towards the ceiling. Big inhale as you lift, and then as you exhale, bend over towards the right hand side. Inhale, come all the way up, and exhale, lower the hand down. Inhaling, start to raise that left arm up. Exhale as you reach over to the side. Inhale as you come up and down. Okay, same thing to the other side again. So raising through that left arm. Exhale as you come over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time raising the right arm. Lifting it all the way up. Exhale as you go over. Inhale up, exhale down, and then straighten the legs on your next inhale. You're going to turn the feet inward and just start to roll forward. Let the head dangle towards the ground. You might want to bend your knees a little bit. You can either clasp onto the outside of the legs or just let the hands drop towards the floor. Let the crown of the head drop towards the floor. Then you're just going to start to bend and straighten the legs. So as you're bending your knees, exhale. As you straighten them, inhale. Coming into stillness again with mostly straight legs. Bring your hands onto the outside of the legs and then curl the spine. So tuck your tailbone up towards your belly and take your chin to your chest. As you rise up with an inhale, you really want to curl the spine. As you get halfway up, you uncurl the back, coming up into a straight. Take the shoulders up towards the ears again, dropping them back and down. And you're going to turn your left set of toes towards the end of the mat and start to move the other foot back. And you're going to bend into that left knee. So you're still looking directly towards me. So the hips haven't turned to the short side of the mat, they're still facing the long side of the mat. Your right foot is parallel to the end of the mat, and your left set of toes are towards the end of the mat. Once you've got the legs in a comfortable position, you can start to raise the arms up to shoulder height, and then start to stretch through the arms. Start to lift the chest to lengthen the spine again, and pull the stomach muscles in. Keep reaching all the way through those arms. We're going to do some lunges now, so an inhale. Exhale, deepen the lunge. As you inhale, come all the way back to a straight leg. 2 more times. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And then come back to that bent knee. Take another inhale as you stretching through the arms. As you exhale, place that left forearm on the thigh and take the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, keeping the torso open to the side. So try not to turn towards your mat. You're lifting your belly button up towards the ceiling, up to that raised arm. If that shoulder of this right arm gets sore at any time, just bring the hand onto the hip. Inhaling, lifting that arm a bit more. And then exhaling, taking that arm all the way over the head to reach towards the end of the mat. On your next inhale, take that arm up, lift the forearm off the thigh and bring the arms back up level to the shoulders. Take another inhale as you stretch through the arms, turn the left palm towards the ceiling, and then exhale as you come into a reverse warrior, dropping that right hand, the left hand down the leg, the right hand down the leg as you're taking the arm over the head, pushing forward with that left knee even more. Inhale as you start to come back up, bring the arms level again. And you're going to flow through that sequence a couple of times. So inhale, stretch through the arms. Exhale as you drop the elbow to the knee, take the arm all the way over the head. Inhale as you flow back up into your warrior two, and then exhale as you go back. Inhale as you come back up into your warrior two. Exhale as you go forward, reach off the end of that mat. Inhale, come back up. Exhaling back. Inhale, come back up. And then holding in your warrior two. Start to straighten your left leg and turn the left set of toes forward again. Bringing the hands onto the hips. Just bend the knees slightly, just start to roll down, taking the crown of the head towards the floor. And just then move slightly from side to side, so bending one knee at a time as you take the weight and your torso over to that leg. Try to keep moving with the breath. So every movement that you make is timed to the breath and it's mindful. And then coming into stillness, straightening the legs. Again, tuck that tailbone up towards the belly, take the chin to the chest and roll all the way up. Lifting up through the chest, just take the hands away from the side for a moment, get used to being upright again. And then you're wanting to turn the right set of toes towards the short side of the mat and leaving the left foot parallel to the short side of the mat. Again, don't turn the hips to face along that right leg. You're still staying focused forward. Start to bend into that right knee, and then when the leg is bent, you can bring the arms up level to the shoulders. Keep stretching all the way out through the arms. Lift the chest a little bit higher. Start to push your hips a little bit more forward, so to the direction that you're facing. Okay, big stretch out through the arms, and then you can turn your head to look out the length of that right arm. Take another inhale, lengthen the body, and then as you exhale, deepen the lunge. Inhale, come back up to that straight leg. 2 more times. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And then coming back to that bent leg. Inhale, stretch out through the arms. And then as you exhale, you're taking that right forearm down onto the thigh. You're lifting the left arm up towards the ceiling and you're opening the belly towards the front. So again, remember not to turn the torso down towards the mat. You're lifting through this raised left arm. Keep pushing some energy down that left leg so it's into the outer edge of the leg. Okay, one more inhale. And then as you exhale, you can take the arm all the way over the head, reaching towards the short side of the mat. On your next inhale, start to lift that arm towards the ceiling, lift the arm off the thigh, come back into your warrior two. Stretching out here, lifting the chest, lengthen the spine again, and then turn that right palm towards the ceiling. Big inhale as you stretch through the arms, and then exhale as you go back. Push deeper into that right knee. Reach further with that right arm behind the head. Keep breathing, keep the breathing to a steady rhythm, focus on the breath. And then inhale as you come up. Stretching out through the arms, lifting the chest. Big inhale, stretch the arms before exhaling, reaching all the way forward. Inhale as you come up into your warrior two. Exhale as you go back. Inhale as you come up. Exhaling forward. Inhaling up. Exhale back. And then inhaling up again. Straighten your right leg and turn the right set of toes forward. Bring the hands onto the hips and then walk the feet heel toe them in. So they're still wider apart than the hips, but they're not just quite a wide stride. Going to bend through the knees and take the forehead down, or the crown of the head down towards the ground. And then dropping the hands towards the floor, having the knees sort of bent to a medium degree so you're not completely squatting but the legs aren't completely straight. Let the crown of the head drop so you're not taking any tension in the neck. As you inhale, start to straighten the legs and try and push the forehead down towards the ground a bit more. And then as you exhale, bend the knees as deep as you can. Lift the chest, look forward with an inhale. Exhaling, dropping the crown of the head down towards the ground. Inhale, start to straighten the left, lift the hips as high as you can. And then exhale, bending down into the knees. Inhale as you lift the head and the chest forward. Exhaling as you're dropping the crown of the head back down. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, start to lift the head towards the front. And then exhaling as you're dropping the head down. Start to straighten the legs that little bit. Take a gentle bend in the knees so that you're not hyperflexing the knees, but the legs are mostly straight. And start to walk your hands forward and then lift the arms off and then rise all the way up. Big exhale as you bring the arms down to the side. Start to heel toe the feet back in. So they're just slightly wider than the hips, turning the toes in again. Just going to bend and straighten the knees a few times just to release any tension. And then dropping the hands to the sides, taking the arms away from the body, pushing the shoulders down. Coming back to the feet again, so 3 of the feet raises. So inhale, come up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale, take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you bring the arms down. Inhale, taking the arms up. Exhaling, bringing the arms down. Inhale, taking the arms up. This time interlace the fingers as you exhale. Inhale, lift. And then exhale as you come over to the side. Inhaling back up to the center and then exhaling as you go to the other side. Inhaling up. Exhale, arms down. Inhaling with the arms up. Exhale as you interlace the fingers, turn the palms towards the ceiling, big inhale. And then exhale as you turn to the side. Inhaling here, lift the hands, lengthen the waist, and then exhale back to the front. Another inhale as you lift through the hands, and then exhale as you turn to the other side. Another inhale here, and then exhale as you bring the arms back. Lifting high, and then exhale, bring the arms all the way down. Inhale as you lift the shoulders, press them back and down. One more time. As you drop the shoulders down for the last time, turn the palms towards me, let the arms float away. Push the shoulders down, just make sure that you're not holding any tension around the knees. Lengthening through the neck, so start to lift the chest up away from the belly, push the shoulders down. Turning the head to one side. Bring the head back to the centre, turn it to the other. Back to the centre, one more time to either side, using one length of a breath. So inhale as you go one way, and exhale as you go the other. Last time, coming back to the centre, drop the chin onto the chest, let the eyes close. Just let the body go a little bit floppy, so just give it a little bit of a shake, or bring any movement that you need to relax the body. And then you're just going to let the eyes close. Turn the mind inward again to connect to your breath, so keep the breath deep. Following the rhythm of the breath, feeling the rise and the fall of the shoulders, the belly inflating and deflating. Try to start to slow the breath down, still keeping it deep, just relaxing the body and the mind through a slower breath. Taking 2 more breaths, as deep as you can and as slow as you can. And then over a series of 3 or 4 breaths, allow the breath to come back to its natural state, so the shallow breath. So each breath you take is slightly more shallow than the last. Still keeping the breath to a steady, slow rhythm. And then once your breath is back to its natural shallow state where you're not controlling it in any way, just follow the breath for a few breaths more. And then turning your attention away from your breath, bring it back to your physical body. So start to feel the connection that the feet have to the ground. Start to bring some movement through the knees. Start to bring some movement through the hips, maybe twisting slightly from side to side. And then a little bit of movement through the shoulders, through the elbows, and eventually into the wrists and the fingers. And then you can lift the chin away from your chest, let your eyes open, just give yourself a moment to adjust. And then bringing the feet together, maybe a little bit of movement through the ankles and the toes. And then just ending with one last stretch. So inhale, taking the arms all the way up, reaching as high as you can, big inhale. And exhale as you bring the arms down, bring the hands up in front of the chest into prayer position.